And Supervisor, you have the floor.
And if my colleagues would like to join. I wanted to just say, well, first of all, good morning, everyone. We have a beautiful proclamation to recognize not only Father's Day, which was last month, but also Fatherhood Awareness Month. And in particular, DCSS, the Department of Child Support Services, has really truly taken the lead in really recognizing this achievement. So I'd like to ask the director, Nicole Wyndham Hurd, to please come up, and also any of her member or I don't know if Marquise is here. Okay, great. Thank you. We can give them a round of applause for their hard work in working on this as well. So, okay, nice. So a lot of folks might wonder, so DCSS, the Department of Child Support Services, what they have really done is instrumental in their hard work in working with single parents, but in particular fathers. And they have many programs to help fathers with their children. And one particular one I just wanted to highlight, in the district, we did a initiative called Dad's Day. And this was a initiative where they invited all folks from all of the county. And we had people come from Riverside, Temecula, and they had it at the Moreno Valley Amphitheater. And what they did is they had nonprofits there, they had activities for kids, and it was really meant to build that bonding relationship between the father and the son. And then they had a movie night that our office also sponsored as well. But one of the cool things about it, so proud of that event, is that we really got to see the kids' joy, very happy. And not only that, it was the dads too, because like one person told me, they don't really get a lot of those. So it was kind of nice to, it's still important to recognize our mothers, of course, but it was great to also recognize the fathers as well. We do have a quick video to play, if we could roll that, and then we'll ask each Nicole and then the board members.
At RivCo DCSS, we believe that engaged fathers build stronger families and, in turn, stronger communities. This year, we expanded the scope of our fatherhood initiatives and reached out to our community partners. We held a Fatherhood Forum aimed at cultivating meaningful networking opportunities and providing a space where dialogue around fatherhood could be turned into future, tangible solutions.
I believe the forum will help by just bringing in more agencies that will be able to offer father-friendly either programs, services, or just resources in general. So the main thing that I see out of this forum is just maybe we don't need to create new programs itself, but just find ways that will get the father's attention so they can be more willing to attend.
With a joint effort by county partners, we can provide fathers with programs and resources best tailored to their needs, as well as provide community events that recognize fatherhood, like our Dad's Day and Movie Night event, co-sponsored by District 5 at the Moreno Valley Amphitheater.
I think events like this are really helpful, especially with recognizing dads and fatherhood. I think a lot of times the men get overlooked, and I think it's important for them to feel special as well.
Riverside County and our community partners remain committed to providing year-round support to help fathers stay connected, overcome challenges, and thrive as parents. Whether it's child support services, parenting workshops, employment resources, or community programs, we are here to walk alongside you, not just today, but every day. Together, we are building a stronger, brighter future for our children and families across District 5 and all of Riverside County.
By establishing strong fatherhood initiatives, we're not just strengthening families, we're building a brighter future for our community.
Great. Let's give a round of applause for that. Thank you. I want to also just give a shout out before I turn this over to our director. for some comments to two of my staff members that really worked with DCSS. That's you, Lisa Navarro, and also Ricky Mejia. Thank you for working really hard with the department. Thank you. So, Nicole?
Thank you. At DCSS, the Fatherhood Initiative is near and dear to my heart. And so we truly believe that having fathers and the important roles that they play in the families is extremely critical to those families and those children and being supportive to that family. We just want to thank the supervisor in District 5, Supervisor Gutierrez, and his staff for the continued support of our Fatherhood program and our successful Dad's Day and Fatherhood Forum, and also to these individuals here who actually took the time to plan this and organize this for our organization and for the fathers and the families in Riverside County. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you guys for your support as well, and we appreciate you.
Great. Thank you so much, Nicole. And on behalf of the Board of Supervisors, and we're going to have offer some comments, but we'd like to present to you this proclamation. And would anyone like to?
Okay. No, thank you to the supervisor. I've had many roles in my life, teacher, assembly person, now supervisor, but there is no role that is more important to me than father to my two children. I was a single father for a while, so I know the importance of fathers in families and in their children's upbringing. So thank you all to the good work you're doing.
Much appreciation to the work that you do. In the decade that I've been here, I've seen some changes, and we know where we were at the state level. The kind of funding we were getting for the program that we needed to implement was inadequate and unfair, and that got fixed, which meant that we could do more good work in that arena, in that space, protecting children and families. And so I just applaud you for all the good work you've been doing.
And I agree with Supervisor Washington. Thank you for all your efforts. It takes leaders to take one of our initiatives and implement them. And I look forward to making this a county-wide, not just one district. So that would be really nice to involve all of us.
You know, I find it interesting. I think it was yesterday. You know, I like to put on my vinyl records every once in a while. And I put on Luther Vandross. And he's got a beautiful song about his father. Right? I can't remember the name of it because there was a whole bunch of great songs. What was that?
Dance with my father.
Dance with My Father. There you go. And he remembers when he was a kid and how his dad, his father, lifted him up, you know, and kind of did circles with him and danced with him to show his love for his son. You know, and I heard that, and I was working, and my staff was enjoying Luther Vandross, and you're always welcome. You're always welcome. And then I started thinking about my own pops. You know, I was very fortunate to have both my parents growing up in Cochelita. I know that obviously growing up on Calle Avila and having a 53, there weren't, many of my friends were raised by single mothers. But my pops was not only my baseball coach, or my brother's baseball coach eventually, and my sister's baseball coach. He was also the baseball coach for the entire barrio. And what I mean by that was that, you know, after work, he'd load up the gear in the back of the truck, and we would go street by street. You know, Calle Avila, Calle Camacho, Calle Empalme, Calle Techa, and pick up all the kids to play ball, to go practice. I think that was the way my father gave back to the community as a father figure. I don't know if he knew what he was doing in the sense of giving back, but he just loved baseball, and he thought he could do a good job of not only raising me and my brother and my sister, but as well trying to be helpful with the other kids that I grew up with. And so your initiative, the program is important, and I'd like to as well see it in my district, in all our districts. And thank you for the good work you do, because it's important work. Good catch.
I just wanted to add that we look forward to expanding this in all districts and providing these supportive services with community and county partners across the district. So look for a call from us soon. We'll be planning something in each district.
Okay, thank you. And we're going to go ahead and just take a picture. If you can come down the stairs.
Okay, let's get back